Hello and welcome. I'm glad that you're here with us as we continue our chronological read through of the Bible. Today we're going to look at the book of Joel. It's a brief 3 chapters. And our session today will be a little bit brief as well. The book of Joel tells of a land, namely Judah, that's caught in the throes of a plague of locusts. Wave after wave are destroying all her crops. The prophet Joel speaks at the beginning of the book and calls the people to repent. No specific sin is mentioned, but the call to repent is very clear. Maybe you've heard the words before during a Lent or an Advent service, these particular words from Joel that I expect will be familiar to you. Yet even now, declares the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting, with weeping, with mourning, and rend your hearts and not your garments. Here the prophet is telling us that outward signs are not what God is seeking, but inward change, the rending of our hearts. And all of this comes with a promise. He continues, return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love, and he relents over disaster. The message is clear. Repent and God will forgive. Indeed, the next verses after those that I just read suggest that God may indeed leave blessing rather than disaster, for he is a God of mercy. So the people of Judah repent, and God does have mercy, and he does restore their crops. And the people and the Lord doesn't stop there, for the blessing of the Lord also looks forward to the day of Pentecost, when he will pour out his spirit on his people. Indeed, Peter quotes this passage in his sermon to the people on the day of Pentecost. Next, the Lord himself speaks and prophesies about Judgment Day, that he will punish his enemies, the enemies of his people, that he will vindicate and deliver his own. The future of God's people, well, that will be glorious. But the end of his enemies, that will indeed be dreadful. As always, I pray that God will be with you as you do these readings, and that our time together helps you to get a better feeling for what's going on. I look forward to gathering with you again then the next time.